Dude, you want me to say these names?
Ah,
That's
we have
okay. We have Juan Lorente against Wojtek something.
Vojta
Wojtek.
Krsek.
I got Wojtek Krsek. There we go.
Yep. And
Oh, they're off.
yeah, Vojta's already started. Juan is not starting, so I heard Juan is giving us some minutes as we requested. So okay, so Juan is the captain of the Spanish national team. So he's a 1800 player, quite strong. He's a rookie in the division, but 15-5, and
Yeah, nothing to sneeze at.
kind of similar to the situation of. Uh,
Also, whose screen are we following on the
I'm
main,
I'm
like the main hand?
following Vojta because he has better resolution.
Okay.
So Vojta would be the USSR. Juan has chosen USA because he's more comfortable on the USA role. I've been talking to him a little bit before the stream, and
All right.
let's see. What do we know about the
Yeah.
hands? It's a very strong hand for the USSR.
Yeah. He's got test ban. He's got De Gaulle, Europe. Um, if the U.S. plays into France, De Gaulle's the obvious headline. If not, he probably dumps Europe in the headline.
Yeah,
Not much else
that's
to
what I was
do.
thinking. It depends. If you want to make a play for Europe, you can do the gold that can cover, and
Oh, he
then
has deck and cover. Oh, no,
yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah.
you can do
So
the
maybe
gold
De
that can
Gaulle
cover.
anyways. Actually, yeah, he can consider De Gaulle anyways,
But
even if
the difference
it's
from the difference is you're gonna get 1 point. You probably not gonna you're probably not gonna dominate. So you're gonna spend
um.
6 hours for like 1 BP when you can just dump it. I don't know.
Well,
I
long
mean,
term, you
you can
take
set up, yeah.
France.
You can set up for the long
Yeah.
run, and that could be strong as well. Yeah.
You have Algeria as well. But yeah, it is a decent amount of investment for
The thing is,
for
if you
just
don't do
France.
that,
You'd
then
be
what do you do?
neglecting.
Because
I would. You could just always just dump Europe, right?
just dump Europe and that's it, right? Dump Europe, coup
Yeah.
into Iran. I guess that's
Let's
fine, but
see
that's
how
like
Juan.
so normie, right?
It's fine. I mean, I don't think there's anything majorly wrong with it. Because this hand is, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not like, earth shaking. If you use De Gaulle and Duck right off the bat, you're left with Comic Con and Test Ban. Still pretty solid. I
Well,
mean,
the problem is John is on it's on a little bit of low up hand, right? So he's probably gonna have effect on headline.
oh, he has defectors?
Yeah, he has the factor, so and it's probably gonna be his headline because he doesn't have a lot going on
Okay, let's
otherwise.
see. NORAD, CIA. Yeah, it's either CIA or defectors, and I think obviously definitely going to hit defectors over CIA.
Yeah, he's opening Chinese with probably the factors. So if he goes for the Europe, he's gonna find himself. Okay, he's dumping. Yeah,
Nice.
he
Really
identifies the
nice.
problem and dumps. That's good because the
Good
goal
stuff.
France would have been.
Well, the Gulf France would have been is ridiculously tempting. I mean, but
Yep. Yeah,
yeah.
especially
And
because
now
you were getting full value of the goal, right?
full value, and you have Europe scoring in hand. Like it just makes so much sense. But he's right there that maybe I don't know. Maybe he knows he's familiar with Juan's play. That Juan
I
doesn't
think they
normally
I
do
think
this
that
unless he
they
defectors or
played
something like that.
I think they played before, but I'm not sure that they play enough to for that kind of decision. Maybe he just because we know like Chinese, it's normally done when you actually control the cards or when you have the factors because it's safer. Majority of people are still on the boat of taking the 4-4-2 route when they don't have those cards in hand. So
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, I was duck coup. No duck coup in Malaysia. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know. I maybe what's the
you
wrong
like
play,
that?
but
Yeah, you're one of those that like the dark queen to Malaysia.
oh, duck coup in Malaysia, I think is so underrated. I can say whatever I want now because I got knocked out of the playoffs. Maybe that's why I got knocked out of the playoffs because actually I
That
didn't do a duck
it
coup,
was
but
definitely that. Yeah. Well, you
yeah.
know that if I beat your buddy Ajoy today, I'll be meeting you on the on the player.
Oh,
Oh,
no way. I
thanks.
haven't even looked at the bracket. Okay, I'm opening it up right now. Oh my God, I have to face a Joy or Pedro, and then ahead is. Why are there so many good players? I thought silver playoffs were supposed to be bad players. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, like just to be frank.
yeah, that's what I thought too, but it seems like not for me.
I would love to meet Tomash next round because he knocked me out last year, so it'd be nice to get some revenge there. But let's see.
Oh, well, Tomas is still on main playoffs, right?
No, he shows up in silver playoffs for
Oh,
me. So did he get knocked out? I guess.
oh
Yeah, he
yeah.
lost. He lost to Corey Johnson.
Okay, so let's see what Juan, um, what else he wants to do here. Vietnam Revolts is unplayable right now. He has CIA.
Surprised we don't have Zemo here because if Zemo beats David, then he's
Yep,
gonna play the winner of this
he
matchup.
he has definitely an interest in that.
Yeah.
Does he go with 3 into Thailand? Or maybe just no, tied up Libya probably the best, right?
Okay, what happens? Romanian coup and Fidel went to Egypt, and Independent Reds did what? Iraq. Okay, so I think you just calmly continue into Libya. Issued the USA. No need to get fancy or antsy or anything. Or coup Lebanon. It's not bad either because you need your middle ops and it's a one stab and it stops domination. Like good stuff. It's why
Hmm.
as a USSR. I mean, I'm a little bit iffy on that Lebanon coup early. You're giving.
You
It's
give
a
an
really
easy
good coup
target.
target for a low ops hand, right? Whereas cooing Iran with a one or a two, it's not really
No, but
effective
he
very
can
much.
he can
You waste a
wait
tempo.
for Indo-Pak when he moves into Pakistan. So and that's gonna give you the middle up. So he doesn't need to
Yeah.
kill Lebanon if he doesn't want to.
Well, it depends, right? I mean, theoretically, you might need formula ops this turn if Defcon doesn't go down. Okay, this is definitely Libya, and
That makes sense. That's what I was
oh,
thinking, putting a full hole in because that's the most likely target for DEFCON 2.
interesting. Okay, playing heavy into Middle East.
Yeah.
It's very sensible.
Yeah, especially
Defcon
for
cover.
US. I think USSR is getting better outcome out of this because even if if Juan could tie it up, but I don't think he can. I don't think he has the. Okay,
Yeah,
he doesn't.
okay. He does
So
get to space one. Nice. Yes.
there it goes.
Yeah,
Hasan.
let's go. I'm glad he did it. It's a good move. I think it's you look at the odds of success. You win on a three, four, five, or six. You get into Malaysia and you get Thailand. I mean, it's a Vietnam revolt. It's Asia domination, like almost guaranteed. Now, what the heck is the
Now
U.S.
it's
gonna do to stop domination? They can't walk anywhere.
yep. Now they're screwed. They're gonna have to break into Malaysia just to that's two use 2 ops just to get in there, which
Yeah, it's not
honestly
worth it at that point. Yeah,
he doesn't even have them to be completely honest.
I think he should just coup and get his middle ops. Oh, right, he does have Indo-Pac, um, so I guess he's a little bit more flexible. What does he have left? Indo-Pac
He
and
has CIA created Nasser and Indo-Pak. I don't think he can give Nasser because then Middle East is just basically gone.
well, he's already being dominated, so it'll just be one VP. But okay, so he does coup. He fails. Probably events Indo-Pac last year, but you just take Thailand here, and this is yeah, this is looking really good for the USSR. I would say. I mean,
It
he's dominating.
sucks. It sucks that he doesn't get to do Indo-Pak on an actual target. He probably gonna have to do it just to get 2 VPs.
Well, is there something he can do with ops
He
here?
could break
Taking,
Korea,
he
but
could
it's not
take,
enough.
he could break Korea. He could take South Korea. He could take Philippines and Indonesia if he really just wants to stop domination. Um, yeah, not the most appealing options in the world, but it's something.
Hmm.
Could go Nicaragua if you just wanna be annoying.
Interesting to know that uh, Juan gave up on holding a 3 like mid-turn, so that could have cost him dearly on Europe.
Yeah, but I think what was his only three NORAD?
NORAD, that's it. And
Yeah, sometimes you gotta.
he needed to respond. So also
Sometimes you just gotta take
terrible
that gamble.
hand,
I think.
terrible
Yeah,
hand
exactly.
on
Very
USA.
bad hand.
I guess he could take South Korea here, but that would be absolutely devastating if he doesn't get the
Yeah,
war.
I feel like, to be honest, South Korea doesn't make a ton of sense because of like it's not going to stop domination. That is the point.
Yep.
I could see Philippines, Indonesia. I could see it. Also, I think actually there's a consideration to be made for playing Nasser and maybe holding Indo-Pac because that might be your one way to flip Asia. Yeah, you know what I mean? If you take
Yeah.
South Korea and Japan comes out, then you force the USSR into Pakistan and India, and you take your chances, right? Also, Milok's next turn. It's likely that you can't get him from anywhere else. You also have one VP already, figured out this turn. So I think there's a case to be made for playing Nasser, taking um, probably France, maybe Indonesia. Indonesia, I guess, makes some sense. Nicaragua again, if you want to set up a threat, but a little bit
Interesting.
early for that. It feels like Nicaragua feels a little bit early. Feels like you should focus on early war, but to be honest, what can he do in early war? He needs ops to take Israel.
Yeah, three
Uh,
ops. He's only three ops to take it, and if you play Nasser, it's
eventually,
basically
yeah,
done.
eventually you're gonna need an op in France, so that's why I suggested that. And also, Indonesia is like, I mean, it's a pretty good country to hold, especially when both players have access to it right now. So
Let's see. Well,
Nasser, though, ideally you play Nasser after Middle East scoring, right? Especially if you
yeah,
get like a three next turn, you take Israel, and
and tie it up. Save you three VPs for three ops.
yeah. In this situation, I would take Israel and not worry about Arabs. Really, it's 1 out of 6. You kind of have to take that gamble.
Okay, he's
Okay,
going with
influence.
Indo-Pac.
I think this is Indonesia. No,
He breaks.
okay,
Interesting.
all right. It's all right. I mean, he doesn't have the China card, so he's not threatening to
Yeah.
take it. Oh, what a hand!
Well,
Ooh.
preloaded on the USA side too. Two fours, three threes, and ace scoring with your intervention in hand. So
Oh, this is a nasty, nasty hand for the USSR. Holy. Oh, he's purging.
yep,
Yeah, I like purge. I would be very tempted to Gall, but purge makes a lot of sense. US Japan, okay.
US Japan ties up Asia. Let's see, because if he coups right now, he's
No,
gonna
he's
get rid
not
of
gonna
Asia.
coup. He's not gonna coup.
He has to know that he has Asia because that move is like kind of awkward.
Yeah, he's not gonna coup. He's gonna play influence. Ooh, what?
He's gonna coup, then Juan is gonna get
Cause
rid of Asia immediately.
I was thinking play influence. Let what do you call it? Let Juan coup, and then you decol and you grab Angola, and
And it
okay,
doesn't
I'm
even
very
work. So
very
now
surprised.
Juan is gonna dump Asia immediately.
That doesn't seem right to me to give up those VPs. That's too much out of Asia. You could have gone North Korea and Pakistan, and you would have been what did you have a 7 VP scoring, a 6 VP scoring, right?
Uh, yeah, it was six, right, with +1 on Battleground.
Yeah.
I think Juan has to dump here. I don't think
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
thinking.
Juan is definitely dumping. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Mm, Not the biggest fan of that, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. He does get a really juicy decoil off, so I mean, that's something.
Yep, absolutely. And being able to spend Eagle fully on into Africa because you already have access to Thailand is just the cherry on top.
Yeah, but again, at the end of the day, what was the point of the duck and cover coup and the Thailand play if you didn't end up dominating Asia in the end?
That's fair. That's very fair. Interesting. Now, I want to ask Juan about this because maybe he thought exactly about this situation because they poke into North Korea didn't make sense unless you were able to prevent the domination, right? And the only other country that he could take was South Korea. So I don't know,
Yeah.
and he was kind
Something
of
else.
prepared. So I don't know.
Mhm. Something else that factors in as well is that one not one Wojtek has a Korean War, so it wouldn't have been a 4 VP swing on Milops. It would have been just two. Because I know that that's also a consideration, right?
Yeah,
Whoever gets to
he
coup.
could definitely he would have not
But since
sacrificed
you have
Melops.
yeah, since you have a war card, then you're really only giving up two, right? The two that you're giving the USA. Also, even besides the war card, yes, Costa Rica to coup if you need it, but a war card is just probably just more efficient to event it or play
Yeah,
two in first or
especially
whatever.
if Korea is taken at any point.
Yeah. So in that sense, he would have just lost 2 DPs to Milops versus 6 for Asia, plus the actual countries that you're taking in Asia. So,
Now,
and it's not like the US had some great targets. Probably would have been Iran, and you would have been in Pakistan, and he's purged. So like
yeah.
I really like just North Korea, Pakistan there, but I don't mind the way he played it necessarily. It is what it is.
Okay, Juan trying to get a foothold into Africa. Make sure that hmm, he's not
I
gonna
like grabbing.
he's not gonna
Well,
even
yeah.
put one into South Korea. Now Juan is gonna take it with a two, with a three. Like you know what I mean? A
Hmm.
three that is a two because of if you put
Well, you
one
can
there,
just.
he needs a four up, and that's gonna be much less likely. He has have it, but I don't know if he's gonna want to spend it there.
Well, the thing is, South Korea is not that consequential because you just go Pakistan.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think.
But South Korea is a very strong
But
team.
I agree that yeah, like maybe at least one
If you
South Korea
start
would
him,
have
if
been
you start him in South Korea, then there is literally no chance. No IP war, no brush war can bring it back
yeah,
into Asia.
yeah.
But
IP war is a big threat, and also even just breaks in AR-7 again, like breaking North Korea or things like that, are kind of off the table. I'm surprised he didn't. Well, this kind of he kind of has to figure out this hand now. I think he wants to space Marshall, is my impression.
hmm,
I'm assuming
probably.
capture NASA scientist event, Marshall space, and then continue for
He
three
might
ops at
actually
the end.
give it. Like I don't think he's challenging Europe at all.
I think Europe is very challengeable with adjacency to France and Italy only at 2, and your opponent purge. He can't overprotect. So
Like
I
so,
think
socialist is probably gonna be held or maybe space. I don't know. He has Suez and socialist, but he has UN intervention, so he might choose to play for ops and just to hold socialist if he doesn't wanna overprotect Italy. But if he wants to spend the ops, I guess, but it would be basically the same. So if you play UN intervention on socialist, you're gonna have to overprotect uh, Italy before the end of the turn if you don't want a bad surprise on headline.
I think he should try to double space. To kind of see where things go. Also, I feel like he's gonna hold NATO to AR-6 in anticipation of blockade, which is sensible.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you're right. Not a lot of ops. I mean, he could UN right now or NATO right now to take South Korea, but I guess pretty temporary. I would think an op in France's turn is almost like you have to set
Yeah,
up
I
Europe
think he's gonna have to
domination.
use UN intervention. I don't think he can. Uh,
Hmm.
he can just double space. That will leave him with like absolutely nothing for the rest of the turn.
Well, he would get his NATO on AR-6, but yeah, I
Yeah,
see what you're saying. Also, the thing is, there's this weird kind of tension with France right now, where even though Wojtek has access to it, he can't really play into it because of Truman.
yep.
Another reason that Wojtek, I mean, if he really wants to, I guess he could play Marshall. Is that he is holding 5 year plans. So there's a 50-50 chance that he can always just get
Number.
rid of Europe anyways, and there's no other blue scoring around right now. But at the same time, I think still, I mean, if you have a chance to take France, I mean, that's just better.
I
Or
think
Italy.
I think one Algeria, one France is pretty good here.
Okay, so he is UNing for Suez.
And
Yeah,
there it goes.
Algeria and France over South Korea is very sensible. Yeah. Oh,
Space
why
for
not?
one.
He should CNS first. The odds are a little bit better, unless he's planning to op capture nothing.
Space.
I like. Okay, yeah, space solid.
Yep.
So then we're gonna get Nasser and then NATO.
He's gonna do
Okay,
capture
okay.
Nasser.
So I'm gonna point this out. Yeah, so that's the wrong order, because
There are better odds on the
the
other way, right?
they have better odds on the second one. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it worked out for him, but just yeah. For all you kids watching at home, trying to up your TS game.
Yeah, so just I don't know if a lot of people had noticed, but the rolls are not always 50-50. There is always one that is a 4 out of 6 and another one that is 50-50, right? I don't know if it's the ones that are BPs are the ones that are 50-50 and the ones that are not BPs are the ones that are
Yeah,
uh,
it goes consistently. It consistently goes 50-50 and then 2 out of 3, all the way until I believe the last one. And the last one, instead of being 2 out of 3, it's 1 out of
1
3.
out of 3, yeah.
Yeah, the space station. But anyways, it worked out for him, so it doesn't really matter. Man, I would like Wojtek's position a lot more if he had gotten those 6 VPs off for Asia scoring. Regardless, I still like his position. I mean, he's set up in Africa. We haven't seen D-Style yet. Middle East, he's gonna score at least 4 VPs, probably 4 VPs next turn because Juan's gonna have to give up Nasser right now, and so there goes Egypt.
Yep.
And Asia, he's still like super strong in Asia and Southeast Asia. And Europe is also very playable, and he also has 5-year plan in hand. So, um, and he's got to worry about socialists, got to worry about Suez, got to worry about
Yeah, I think before the end
De
of the
Gaulle.
he's gonna have to use some of that NATO to protect Italy.
Like,
I'm not
should
even sure
really
that
though?
I'm not even sure
Yeah,
because like
it's not.
it's
It's
not
not even
only
necessarily worth it.
and it's not the only problem because
Exactly. France
Suez
is
and the
still.
Gulf could come back
Yeah,
as well. So
he's
yeah,
going for it. This is a situation where I might take the philosophy of better to overprotect nothing than everything. I don't know about that North Korea. Well, I guess okay, sure.
I think it's good.
It does.
I think it's good.
I like Egypt. I like Egypt. I mean, because Middle East is a scoring that's guaranteed to come out. I mean, he's purged. You would have to spend 3 ops to break a Weir one in North Korea, but sure. I mean, it makes sense. Eventually, you're probably going to want to overprotect. So, all right, I'm down. NATO now 3 ops to South Korea is very reasonable.
To
Could also
even out
potentially,
Asia,
yeah, evens out Asia, right? And you can
even out
possibly,
Asia, and I
score it for
believe.
cheap again, dump it in the headline, or dump it AR1 if your opponent coups, right?
Let's see what he goes for. I think yeah, South Korea is yep, he's going for it. Okay.
All right, but you see, like, oh, he gets 4 right because containment. But
Yep.
see, now my point is that the one in Italy was wasted, yeah,
Yep.
because it
That's not
didn't
doing
did,
anything.
didn't do anything, right? You're still vulnerable to socialist.
He redrew socialist and he redrew Korean War. So the only thing that could be
Oh, yeah,
this
but
town
D style landed red. That's huge.
Yep, this town on the USSR side, it's not what you want to see.
Yeah, because look at everything's red. This whole board is red, and you throw in a South America control here. I really really like
The,
where Wojtek's heading with everything.
for sure, the chances of Wojtek are getting better and better.
It's still a long game to go though, but he's set
Still a
up
long
well.
game, but like it's not looking promising. Like he's gonna score Middle East for at least 4, and
It's going scoring for 5 right now, actually, at the moment.
yeah, I'm assuming that he takes that Juan takes Israel
I don't think Juan would
at least
bother with
4,
Israel.
probably
It's
most probably
3.
5. Okay, he says
It's,
okay, he's gonna do scoring on headline. There's nothing that Juan can do about that. So
wait, really? Does he have defectors? Did you redraw defectors?
no, he didn't.
Oh, he did. He did. He did. He did. Yeah, that's why he went for it.
Oh, I thought
Wojtek.
you were saying
Wojtek
you were
redrew
saying Juan.
defectors.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I was like, there's no chance he's headlining Middle East if he didn't have defectors. So that makes
Yeah, what I
sense.
mean is like there is no event of the USA on
Yeah,
every
yeah.
war that can affect the Middle East. So
He
and
probably
having
goes
defectors
Olympic
in hand is
Games.
perfectly safe.
You could go Marshall to be really safe, but Marshall's like you have barely any ops. I feel like you need
You
those.
probably want to you want to event either martial or Warsaw to enable NATO. Otherwise, like it's gonna go for free again.
Yeah, but it's no NATO didn't go for free first time. NATO was played by the USA, so it wouldn't have
Yeah,
mattered.
you want to enable it so the special relationship. Oh, the special relationship is on Wojtek hand, so it doesn't really matter.
I just feel like in general the NATO like yeah, it's cool to activate NATO, but I mean the ops for Marshall should be your bigger consideration if you're wasting them or not. I could understand a Marshall headline here. It protects against Suez. It protects against social. Oh, he has socialist in hand, so it just protects against Suez. Honestly, it's debatable whether that's even worth it or not. I would be tempted to just go Olympic Games and grab VPs because you're going to be behind on VPs. I don't really see
Potentially
what.
grab BPs. Could end up with
Oh yeah,
nothing.
yeah, that's true. You could fail, I guess.
Potentially grab BPs.
Something interesting though is after Wojtek Ku's AR1, um, uh, Juan has a couple options. One, he can realign Cuba, or he can space and go for. I think spacing is stronger, right? Because that's a 4 VP swing.
Yep.
Whoever gets to space 3, so That's what I think is gonna happen. We're
And
gonna see two Air
he
One,
has
and then
Korea War to send to space, so it's
I mean, even Socialist is a good space card. Yeah, Korean War is a good space card. It would probably hold one of yeah, actually Space Korean War and hold the
socialist
Socialist
for
for
this card.
blockade
Yep.
just in case. Although probably blockade doesn't even get evented, but you hold
I
it and
doubt
then
that
if
it will because he's known, so and
yeah,
he knows
but
that
you
he has
hold it
most
and
of
you can
pack.
just hold it and you can just hold it to next turn, right? And it's not an issue. But yeah, VPs are gonna be 6, 8. VPs will hover around 8, potentially 10 if he hits space as well. So, and then you look at Southeast Asia, he's going to have Asia because he has the ops to take Pakistan, maybe even India, and he's going to be in South America. So, oh, he should totally de-style into Panama as well. I don't know, is that too risky? Two
This
Panama,
time
one
where?
Venezuela,
Ooh,
Panama, two Panama, one Venezuela, one Chile, or is that asking for it? I don't know.
that's asking for realignments, man. I will go like
Maybe,
bunkers on that for
maybe,
sure.
maybe Venezuela, Brazil, Chile, and Panama.
Thing is like
So instead of
you
Chile, Argentina, you can go Chile, Panama.
Masha plan headline. Okay.
It's a lot of
So
ops to give up, but it is sensible. You have one good region, you want to protect it, but the other side of the equation is that you don't have Europe, and if your opponent has it, you know he has 5 year plan. So
we're
this
protecting
is this is the
everything.
future. This is a future play strictly.
Yep. Hope that he can
Middle East
milk
comes in.
those Europe
Yeah,
points.
it also makes special relationship stronger because now France is already overprotected. I think you take the two op coup in Algeria. Yep, mainly a Milops move, but
Uh, yep.
also now if one spaces, you take Algeria, and that's
You will
another
protect
battleground.
France again, and that would safe for the rest of the game. Or put one in Canada if you want.
No,
To
definitely France. I think stops Suez from breaking it and also stops De Gaulle from being able to take it.
And then what's your next move? You just retake Algeria and maybe start filling in Panama and France. Sorry, Panama and Mexico.
Well, you have options. You could either go Panama and Algeria, or you could space, or you could realign. So
I think you have to take Algeria, right? You cannot give up Algeria because then you're starting to face a control of Africa, and you don't want to see that.
yeah, he
So
does take Panama as well. Okay, D-Style. You might be able to delay D-Style one more turn if you want. If Wojtek wants to get greedy in space, this is a type of stupid play that I would make. But I feel like how bad can you really mess up your D-Style? I think space is.
yeah,
I,
I think space is the key here for Vojta. I think you should do it right now.
whoa, influence. Worried about Asia? He doesn't have Asia. If he had Asia, he's dropping it.
Yeah, he already
He's
dropped it
gotta
via Asia.
he's gotta realize that. So I understand. I mean, yes, you do want to move into Pakistan this turn, but two priorities are space and D-Cell, and then everything else comes after.
Those two VPs are there to be grabbed. I think you probably go with effectors, right? Space with effectors
Yeah,
because
defector space would be the play, or D-Cell. To be honest, I'm fine with D-Cell. Prioritize that and getting that out, and also because he probably could use the op from defectors pretty usefully, like
the
because
only
this turn.
argument that I can see for this style and this turn is like we might move into Colombia and then you force to take two into Venezuela. But honestly, I don't think that's the end of the world if that happens. You put two
Yeah,
Venezuela, one
exactly.
Brazil, one Chile, and you Gucci.
Exactly. You're probably going 4 into South America anyways here. Maybe 1 into Mexico, but it's really
Yeah.
like so.
I don't like
But
the
yeah,
D style into Mexico a lot. I mean, it's gonna be countered by three ups into Mexico. That it's just basically one more up that the USA has to put in there, and you're
yeah, but you
sacrificing foothold for realignments.
no, but you forced him to play 3 ops
Yeah,
there
but
instead
it's
of
turn three. He
responding.
wants to do it anyway. He wants to put two
Mm,
ups in Mexico anyway, and all you get in there is like forcing him to put one more up, sacrificing one up of this stuff.
oh, really?
I really don't think it's that good.
Okay, he did go for space and he failed. Okay, but I like the move to go for space. It's
All
aggressive.
right, realignment is very strong in Cuba. Cuba wants to go capitalist this game.
Yeah, I mean Nicaragua was a +1, so I mean +1s are notoriously fiddly, but it did work out for him. Yeah, I think giving up Italy adjacency is totally fine. Basically Italy, you're just holding 5 year plan until the cows come home. Or yeah, I like Mexico, Hundo Mexico. Forget what Pedro's saying. Don't listen to him. These Spaniards, they're all biased.
Transport is saying better to roll on the first box. Yeah, I'm talking about space. Better to roll on the first box if you're trying to purposely fail. But yeah, that's a strategy. If you're trying to purposely fail on space, you should roll on the first one and use CNS on the second one.
I think that's a stretch. If I mean, I don't know how serious this conversation is,
I
but I
mean,
don't.
transport is like 90% of the time trolling. So
Okay, two Mexico or just one
okay,
Mexico. All right. Now you just take Venezuela and you just go about your business in South America. It's spacing. He's gonna pick up
okay,
two VPs. He's gonna pick up two VPs from Milops here. Um, so that's gonna take him to seven. Pakistan also is a priority this turn, I
taking
think.
Mexico.
I like
Prioritizing.
Brazil. I think you ignore Mexico for now.
Overprotect Venezuela and take Brazil.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think Brazil Argentina is fine. I think
Oh no 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 no
I
no!
don't think Afghanistan's fine. I just like two Pakistan straight up.
I don't like Afghanistan at all.
Well, I mean, he is Tomas Tavaro's fellow
Is
countryman,
that a
right?
Czech
So
thing?
clearly, clearly picking up the tips and tricks from our OTSL champion. So
Oh my god. There he goes.
the Afghanistan strat, the world renowned play.
Everybody knows that going into Afghanistan is a quagmire. That's why the USA is leaving Afghanistan now because it was a quagmire all along. You don't want to go into Afghanistan.
Hey, all I'm saying is Tomas's signature move,
Yeah, that's true.
Tomas just won the OTSL. So
Just
I
won it,
mean,
100%. Oh yeah, it
yeah,
was game 4 was the other day, right?
yeah, he won the grand finals. Yeah, I think they streamed it on Thursday or something. But yeah,
Very strong Thomas. Congratulations on that.
very what?
I know
Oh yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
watches the games later on VOD.
Hmm.
All right, so that goes blockade. Obviously, not play for ops because he's I guess known. So he's basically helping USA get rid of a car.
I'm assuming Space Now by Cooper. That's a sick name, John Cooper. Cooper.
Young Cooper. That's actually a really good nickname.
Yeah, there's some creative nicknames out there.
Yep.
All right, yeah, 5 year plan is definitely a hold for either Central America or Europe. Now you have two potential points to get rid of. I mean, this game is very far from over. Especially like even something like Africa is
I
very
think
tenuous.
I think if Juan is able to defend himself into South America and get some inroads into Africa, this could be a long game. But if he's not able to accomplish those, Central America control is not gonna make up uh, for much more
Well,
than.
Central America scoring is seven, and if he draws Europe, that's five. So I mean, again, there's a lot of TS to play. Pakistan, I don't think you can screw around. And I know you want to go Venezuela, but you got to grab those VPs in Asia, man. That's the domination hanging. Also, VOA is devastating no matter what you do. I mean, I know normally that's the right. You go Venezuela to stop VOA, but look at VOA in Africa. I mean, it's killing you. Oh, what? No, man. Take the domination.
Take your
Well,
dominant.
Why did you go Afghanistan if you're not going to go Pakistan, right? So you have to go Pakistan
Yeah,
now. Yeah, there we go.
that's the only thing that makes sense. Juan has a problem now. He's gonna have to space. He probably cannot do an AR6 play. He
He has
got he, he got
Korean
himself
and
into that.
socialist, right?
Yep. He got himself into that by uh, playing the cards that were free earlier instead of going for space.
What?
Well, he's
How
doing
do you
the.
not?
I don't know why
No,
he
how do
didn't.
you?
It's literally
Well,
it's better to space it. There is no point on doing this at all.
no, there's a point. The point is he's gonna get ops out of it because he has overprotection. But still, I just feel like space is two VPs. You need those VPs. Those are should be more valuable to you right now. I think that's my instinct. But this I mean it makes sense because you get ops, right? That's the whole point here. Now you take
Well,
UK and you
he's gonna take UK and then he gets two ups for this.
yeah.
He said he's gonna be able to poke Venezuela probably. That the idea?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Okay.
guess. But I mean it's just a coup target. But
But those two VPs gonna be
might
juicy.
come back to
Okay,
bite him.
Central
Ooh,
America gonna be
5 year
discarded.
plan.
Yep.
Yeah.
No bueno.
Miss Lenvy is safe with Wheelbury you in hand, so yeah, I like it. South America also. Ooh, grain sales. Okay, let's see what this draws. Oh no
Oh, this is
way!
huge. This is absolutely, he has to play 100%. This is so massive.
That's awesome, man. Because now Central America is gonna have to be played.
Missile MB is not even gonna be good.
Oh
He's
my
gonna give flower power, so it's gonna be nothing.
god. Oh man, this exact same thing happened to me in my ITSL first playoff match. I had a 10 VP Africa scoring for the USA, and I had 5-year plan, and I was so happy. And then Grain Sales hit 5-year plan, and I couldn't believe it.
And not only this, but like now he's gonna have to bear trap himself or give the China card. So
No, what?
yeah, because his hand is shortened.
Puppets
He can
is not
space it,
that.
I guess. Yeah,
Yeah, and
Puppet is
Puppets
not
is
that
not.
it's not that dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, Puppets is not that bad right now. Argentina and India and Laos are kind of the three countries you're kind of concerned about. Everything else you can live with.
All right, that's a very strong coup. Now
Okay, so he's gonna
he's gonna
get
give flower power.
power, but he still gets to play AR1. Then he's still gonna. The point is, he's still gonna have South American control though.
Yep. I was thinking maybe he should have gone not for the coup but just take Venezuela instead.
Oh, with 5-year plan?
Yeah.
No, I think the coup you got a coup there. It's just it's worth too much in the long run. Okay, you do this, and if your opponent does not take Cuba, you dump Central America ASAP. But let's see what. Okay, I'm gonna peek over at.
He also have brass war, so he could have some juicy brass war here into Venezuela.
Oh yeah, I think you might brush war right away here. Um. Oh, he has to play Miss Lenvy. Okay.
So Missile
As for
MB
Miss Lenvy,
will go
I like
into
to.
South
I
Africa.
like South Africa. Yeah, exactly. I like South Africa. You grab the third battleground in Africa and you set up realignments on Angola, make life kind of complicated. This is not
There
a
he
great hand.
goes.
He has Quag and Korean War. He
Yep.
has Summit, but Brush War is huge. Obviously, if that hits Venezuela, then that's saving him
Okay,
a
now
country.
is the time for brush. Now you have to brush.
That was China card. No, wait. Oh, Wheelbury, you're right. Okay, two Botswana and yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you got to brush now, otherwise you're gonna get covered.
If he's successful, this is gonna be huge for the course of the game. If he's not successful,
Yeah,
then
it's a 50-50.
it's gonna be very tough. I think you have to do it
Also,
now. If you don't do it now, this is gonna be. I know you wanna get into protect your South Africa, but dude, controlling to South America is too strong. It's
yeah,
ABBs. That will put it on
I,
15.
I think what Juan might go for is alliance flip of Angola because that's very tempting. That it
That's what I
saves
was
South
thinking.
Africa at
It's
battleground.
really tempting for sure,
And
but
if I'm Wojtek, I'm gladly taking that, and I'm dumping South America, and I'm getting my 8 in there
absolutely.
because yeah, also from Juan's point of view, actually, that's you kind of don't want to do that because you're playing right into both Portuguese and South African unrest,
Yep.
like right into the hands, right? So but you can make some guesses. You can say that since he played influence to Botswana and not South African unrest, you can say maybe it's reasonable to say that Wojtek doesn't have South African unrest. Otherwise, he would have just played that back then. So I don't know. Let's see.
I'm worried about the South America.
Well, the thing
I
is,
don't think he's that set on the brass world right now, and that's gonna be a ABB score.
well, Brushwar. First of all, Brushwar isn't guaranteed to hit.
Well, but
Second of
it's
all,
yeah, it's a 50-50, of course.
yeah. Also, he's gonna get some VPs back with Central America, right? So, oh, what does he? That's kind of a weird play, Angola now, I think. But this is very interesting. I would even consider China card here, to be honest, because there's no point in overprotecting one of these, because you can always just the other one can always just be broken. So I kind of Cameroon's interesting. I like Cameroon,
I think Cameroon is very interesting.
but I'm trying
It's
to.
very a different threat on a region that you
But,
were kind of teasing that you were gonna play for.
but Juan definitely has a plan here. I don't know what is he thinking. Oh, okay.
I
Okay,
think
I guess
he just wanna get a brush for the
yeah, a stronger brush bar.
yeah.
Oh, flower power ends up two VPs. Oh my God. So
Yeah, flower power is
sp-
gonna give be two
oh, but
VP, so
he hits the brush. Nice. Okay, Wojtek is
no spoiler please. Boom. That's a 4. That's gonna make it.
oh my bad. My bad. I was on the wrong screen. All
Now
right,
now he
I'll stay over here.
definitely now I think he wanna dump it here, right? You don't wanna
No,
keep
no, no. You coup with puppets. I would actually oh I don't know, man.
you go with
Because
puppets. That's gonna give
because you need
access
to
to 2 battlegrounds. And now if
which
you do that
two?
100% give it away.
No, no, no. But cooing with puppets is fine. There's nothing that the U.S. can do to stop you. What's he gonna do?
Well, then he's gonna go into Peru and Uruguay, and there's gonna go two ops, and he's gonna take 2 countries, and then you're gonna be
Two
not
countries
enough,
doesn't cut it.
yeah.
Two countries. Here's the thing with cooing. The value is there because you have to coup
You
anyways
have
from
to
no
get
op
that's
system.
right. That is actually
So
right.
it would have been two VPs plus domination, three VPs plus protecting Venezuela from I don't know, man. That's a lot of VPs that
Okay,
he just wrote off there.
he hits space first and gets the VPs.
Also, delaying Central America.
If he
If Juan somehow takes Cuba here,
if he
that's
goes
I'm
big
gonna
brain
lose my
now
mind.
and use Alliance of Progress into Cuba over taking Angola, he's gonna be well. It's only 2 VPs more, right? It's not really that much. It's not 7 for the. Oh, music. Sorry. All right. What
The
music
other
is on my
thing,
list?
man, I know this sounds insane maybe, but I would even consider a China card coup of Colombia there. I just think it's worth so much because you're looking at two plus three, you're looking at five VPs there. That takes you instead of 10, you're at 15, right? So, and you still have Asia, Southeast Asia to come. Yeah, Central America as well for sure. But Cuba here would take Central America from 5 to 8. The scary thing is that it's a very reasonable play. Actually no, he's probably going to defend South Africa somehow, either cooling Botswana or flipping Angola. I feel like that's a more obvious play than Cuba right now for the USA. So that's my guess, but let's see.
Summit.
I'm actually still thinking about this whole Colombia thing. Maybe
Uh,
I'm wrong.
that's a free VP there. Honestly, I think puppet governments into Colombia was maybe the right play because you're gonna have to play it anyway.
No, no, I don't. Puppets, I can't agree with actually because puppets you give up India and you give up Asia
Oh,
domination. So
that
that's
that.
my issue with puppets.
Now that I think of it, it would actually give domination instantaneous on Africa if he wants to
Why
go that
is
way.
why is he scaring away from India? Indo-Pak War? It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
You should definitely take it because puppet governments is gonna kill you, right? That's the whole point. Is you want to go India to stop puppets from going in there? Yeah. I don't know about the Pakistan and Thailand overprotection. To be honest, it's
It's a little bit over the top.
yeah. I just kind of like to India. I mean, again, you know me. Like, I just want to go. Don't
Yeah.
go take the battleground. Worry about the rules later, right? So
Yeah, okay, transfer is saying, well, I mean, sometimes you don't want to get too ahead on space, unspaceable VOA, gray in CIA. But CIA is always unspaceable unless you get Brezhnev. Lots of fun,
right.
I'd say, if you do for myself. Yeah, I mean, obviously, transport has a point there. Sometimes as USSR, you don't want to get to space too quick, but I think you definitely wanted to uh, succeed there to be able to get first to those 4 BP for the third square for the 4 BPs.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't think that's an invalid. I mean, the points are valid, of course, but at the start of the game, you're just trying to get those VPs. Trying to get to one, trying to get to
Yeah,
three, trying to
now
headline
is the
peak, right?
point where you want to worry about that. Like right now, when you're at the third square and you're like, okay, now I have to be careful what I'm using space because if I'm not making it to the sixth, I'm not gonna be able to discard and
Basically, here's my question. If because playing capture not a scientist for the event, it goes against the whole point of what you're saying of
yeah, he could just play for
you just play for ops, right? Exactly. So
right. So he's
man,
hitting
all
that.
of a sudden VPs are even and
Yeah, Juan
board is
fighting this like a champ. I think he's
yeah
eventing on Poland right now. Yeah, the Pope, and that's gonna give him a
looks very
chance.
solid.
Yep, that's
A
gonna give him
lot's
a
gonna
chance.
depend a lot's gonna depend on Asia, Southeast Asia if they can come out for Wojtek before or after Juan has a chance to screw around with them, maybe with Usuri or whatever. Oh, there's Europe. And remember, no 5-year
Oh,
plan.
oh my god. And Krsek Perch
And
again. Nuga Testban. I'm raised. Very
okay, this is
strong
an
hand
easy.
again for Vojta.
Yep. This is a very easy purge or South African unrest is
Yeah, you
you could
create it
consider it, but
again on the
he's just gonna
USA.
purge.
This is a
He's
really
just
strong
gonna
hand for
purge.
Juan too. Like
Let me check out Juan's hand.
he has how I
Uh,
learned, so
yeah,
he can
yeah, yeah.
control DEFCON headline. He has ABM. He has Sadat.
Usuri, Usuri
Usuri
is
is gonna make
Usuri
a
is super strong here.
big mess.
Yeah,
He could be flipping Talon if he wants with Usuri right here.
Usuri and ABM and Indo-Pac. He's gonna do some damage in Asia and try to even it out.
South African unrest. The thing is, like, it's two monster hands. Let's see who comes out on top.
Should I'm very surprised he didn't purge there. Very surprised, to be honest. I
Probably gonna
figured that was an
go
auto.
two and interesting.
Oh wow, he
Probably
doesn't go for. I would have thought two Pakistan or two India, but okay, got to repair. Two Thailand. Well, we use test ban, right? Or okay, I guess India
I
is
would have
not
gone. I
really
would have gone to Pakistan probably because he has
two
Indo-Pak,
Pakistan.
so he
Yeah,
knows that that is safe if he flips it with the China card.
two Pakistan or two India. Yeah. Okay, where is this going though? Poland. Poland does make sense, especially you have Europe in hand, so eventually you're gonna need one there. Uh, or two in South Africa is also, but you're gonna probably get Coot in Angola, so I don't know. Because two in South Africa, then you realign and you can take the country, right? And so maybe the Poland op is not. Oh, but Truman is around, I think, right? Or is Truman removed? I think I think Truman's in a discard actually, if I'm
I think
thinking
Truman. Yeah,
correctly.
he didn't he played on turn 3 or something.
I think the USA played for ops on turn three. I
Yeah,
could be wrong.
yeah. That's what I
Um,
think. Yeah. Okay, so I think you go here to drop DEFCON.
yeah, I mean you could take Nigeria. I think 100%.
Nigeria is an easy one with a 2 up. You have Sahil
I,
overprotected enough that realignment will not be easy at +0.
still, honestly, I'm shocked that we didn't see a purge over South African
The
unrest.
thing is, Juan here has a realistic chance of actually getting control because if he takes Nigeria and Vojta doesn't take immediately South Africa, he could just ABM Angola.
But then Wojtek just takes South Africa,
Well, I mean,
but he
okay,
he
he's
takes
taking
it
South
anyways.
Africa. That makes sense. Okay, that's a parry move, obviously.
You can save ABM for some shenanigans on AR7, yeah? So what you do is you hold ABM, and on AR7 you break something, and then you headline ABM and you take it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So he could flip North Korea, he could flip Thailand. He could flip Thailand that way, actually. Would
I
probably
think
be one of the best.
is it a hand that would you very trap yourself? You have Quagmire, Liberation Theology, and Portuguese. No, Portuguese is free, so you space one, hold the other one.
You mean Quag himself, right?
Yeah. What did I say? Bear trap?
I'm sorry, I'm going back to his hand. He has Liberation as well, so how does he... I guess he can he hold Quag in Space Liberation?
I
Yeah, and
think so.
Portuguese is free. Exactly, yeah, that works out. And you can even hold China if you'd like. Although always an argument to... Again, what I like here, what I'm thinking would be a cool play is... Burma's alright, I guess. Play China AR7, break Thailand, and the next turn you headline ABM and you just take Thailand, and there's not... I mean, he could always coup back.
That's
Maybe
actually
North Korea. Maybe North Korea would be better for that reason. You could take either. It's basically both are open.
that's actually very very valuable because you'll be event 5 BPs for Asia plus 2 BPs on Southeast Asia. So that's very strong.
Yeah, exactly. Thailand is huge, which is my instinct. The reason I was thinking maybe North Korea over Thailand is because you realize you're gonna leave DEFCON at 4, right? So then Thailand's coolable, especially if you're giving up the China card. That's something to keep in mind. So maybe North Korea would be better for that reason. And also, it's an extra VP for adjacency. Although you lose the 2 VPs for Southeast Asia or 4 VPs for Southeast Asia. So I don't know. Actually, you got to make these calculations and got to figure out what's better. You want to play risky? You want to play it safe?
It's gonna take India right now.
Yeah. And he's gonna event into pack, right?
I think he will. Take
Yeah,
that
definitely.
take that 5-6 roll.
Would I mean flower power is gonna hurt
Our
again. That's
power is
already
gonna hurt.
it's already 4 VPs that are flower power. That's
The thing
more
is,
than worth it.
he kind of had to play it anyway. He's gonna have to play
Exactly.
the
Yeah. Okay,
card. The only
liberation.
thing,
Liberation is too painful.
yeah, the only thing that he could do is space it, and that would be that would force a Quagmire on yourself.
Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
gonna be
Two
two
VPs.
VPs, and it
This
is
would
what
be
it
a
is.
this would be a this would be a huge roll if it lands.
He lands. No, it
Okay.
doesn't. I think he has to get rid of Europe, right? Like he's
Yeah, just dump Europe. I don't know why he's prolonging this. Okay, Burma, sure. Um, where is this op going?
maybe Zimbabwe for better realignment opportunities and country
Yeah,
flag.
but Zaires at like 6, man. Is like, are you really gonna realign that?
I think he should have
Guatemala ain't.
coup. Honestly, I think he should have coup Venezuela already. Sorry, Venezuela, Colombia. I don't like that situation when you are at a realignment position because yeah, now you don't care that much because South America is already being scored, but it's not gonna be scored in one more turn and a half. So you probably wanna put your domination back online and secure your position before turn 6 because then that's when the
I think.
realignments are gonna start coming down.
Did he just over control Indonesia?
Yep, that easy
Mm,
VP over protection. It's 2
okay.
VP swing, Hasan, for 1 up, so that's sufficient. LOL.
Still, I like Wojtek's like the rest of his hand is pretty straightforward to play. You have to play Europe. You have no choice. Panama, Cuz, Colombia. Oh, he is AB. I mean, where?
Yeah,
Angola.
Angola probably. Boom. The problem with that is now Portuguese Empire crumbles. It's not as free. You have to repair it, but fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, he has to give Europe. Go. I think this is
So
a
actually,
good point to for space right now. If he wants to go to space, probably wants to.
yeah, yeah. Juan probably spaces Liberation and holds Quag because if you succeed, then Quag is still spaceable next turn, right?
Yep,
Because you're not going to be able to space twos anymore.
absolutely. And actually, there is not like I find myself sometimes playing USA where I want to space, but I don't have red cards that are worth spacing
Yeah.
on the mid war. On every war you have a ton.
You roll some good hands, man. I mean, not all of us can aspire to. Okay, so that's not bad, I guess. I mean, at least you stop the immediate
Yep,
realignment threat.
for sure. I think
Uh,
that's good enough, and I think
I like holding UN and spacing puppets and trying to headline peak as well.
that's uh that's a no brain there.
That's
Easy
solid.
peasy.
OPEC is still in the deck for 4 VPs. Again, now the 3 cards in the deck all. Oh, there's Africa now. Yeah, you
Yep.
see, the timing of the scoring is everything. If Africa had come out turn, even just last turn, it would have been all red. And now, uh,
And now Juan
three,
could get it for domination.
yeah, 3 Africa. Juan has literally cooed Africa 3 times. He had the grain sales coup, he had the air one coup this turn, and he had the ABM coup. So just 3 coups later, and it's all turned around.
Yep.
He gave up puppets, yeah, no space.
Yep.
Actually, it's sensible. It does give up Africa domination. He is going to go into Colombia, and probably Cuba. So Colombia, actually no, I think Colombia, Zimbabwe, Cameroon, something like that.
I don't like that Juan leaves the space for the last AR. I think that's a bad form, man. I'm gonna lie.
What does Juan have in hand? He has Liberation and
He has
Quag.
Liberation and Quack, so he doesn't
I,
have.
I do I do agree that that's something he should try to get rid of earlier. Yeah, free up yourself to make some threats or do something on the
Yeah,
last
like
AR.
if Wojtek would have been able to press him this turn, he would be completely defenseless. He would have to just
Yeah.
go to space or endure
Also,
a very bad turn.
because a lot of Soviet players, right, in order to avoid, like in order to, if you're really scared of getting completely screwed over by an AR7 play, you just make an AR7 play yourself, right? That's kind of difficult.
Yep.
And then if as a USA you're sitting with, you need to space, now you've kind of you kind of messed up.
What about if he goes to Guatemala, Haiti, and only one in Africa, and then he can just play Liberation Theology and realign with it?
That's kind of interesting, but why not just space if you're just going to repair liberation? I
Yep.
mean, you
And
space a
actually,
headline peak.
you get to the fourth.
Oh, Taiwan's good because we have an active Formosan. Why?
I don't know.
No, Sudan made sense, but I was thinking Colombia maybe instead. But actually, Sudan is.
Yeah, Africa's gonna be scored. Then he goes to space, make it. Yes, he
Yeah,
mess.
so
So
he's
he's gonna
gonna
be
see the
picking.
headline.
Gonna be picking. Uh, the problems in Juan's hand are growing. Long Gunman plus Quagmire plus Deco plus
Oh
Muslim.
wow, wow! Did you have Kennedy?
He does not have Kennedy.
Ooh, that's gonna be a very
That's gonna
annoying
be
to
a
deal with.
very
He's
juicy
self
hand.
quag.
I
He's
think
gonna
it's
have to
self
self
quag. Yeah,
quag.
self quag and whole Long Gunman.
But now this is interesting. So Wojtek draws Africa, and he has some interesting other cards. He has Suez, Che. Che is not bad here.
Yeah,
Colombia and
Chase,
Nicaragua.
especially because he's gonna have to take a non-battleground to get the domination, and that's Chase going to enable Che to do some nasty things.
Also, remember Fidel's gone, right? So access to Cuba is pretty critical.
Yep. Well, but if he goes Nicaragua, then Juan just take Cuba and that's it.
But if one takes Cuba, then you dump Africa without dominating. So a lot of things to consider. So what I'm thinking is, he chased Colombia and Nicaragua, and uh, and then he coups Angola Air One, and then the U.S. kind of has to choose between, okay, do I take Africa domination or do I take Cuba? He could do both with a four, but or even he could play a couple into Cuba or whatever the case might be. But okay, Deco, Quag, Gunman, Brezhnev, it's unplayable as well into later. Muslim is also Muslim is kind of playable to be honest. So I guess yeah, he's gonna quag himself, go decoy, and then go Muslim as a backup in case he fails the role. Camp David is a great card to either op or event. Nixon is great. Norad is ops. It's not that bad. He's just gonna have to survive the quag.
Interesting. He goes for Suez, so does he got anything that he can do to parry?
I think you gotta just headline Arman maybe. Actually, Arman turned six with Lone Gunman. Actually, no, Arman definitely. No Asia, no Southeast Asia, right? You headline
Yeah, you go get rid of both.
or at least one, yeah. Although you don't know your opponent might have them in hand, but I feel like it's worth it.
I think it's
Because
still worth it, even
what's
if
your
you
other
don't know.
what's your other option? What are you going for? You don't want to play camp because you're gonna be playing Muslim Revolution, right? So you want to play Muslim first and then camp.
And then camp for sure.
Um, Nixon is two VPs. I mean, it's solid. Oh, that's another option and a good one actually. But now things get dicey because this is very interesting because Wojtek's gonna see the USSR hand and he's gonna realize that he's gonna have to self quag. And so he can delay Africa until he gets those back to back ARs and then he can make sure to dump Africa for free. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yep. And actually, that Israel move is like very important because he doesn't have to Muslim, and now he doesn't have access to Egypt. He cannot
Well,
just put it back. I know he's gonna have it with
basically,
Camp David, but that
yeah.
requires you an extra action round.
Okay, interesting stuff. So you have back to back ARs here, right? You could take France. No, you can't. You don't even have a four. Never mind. Um, although France is also not priority, you should focus on Africa. Do you take the risk of cooing Angola with gunmen? I think that's kind of a big question because if you succeed, then you can just dump Africa for one VP the very next AR. Actually, I think you do that anyways. Because even if you fail, you dump Africa anyways. So I like this. You just coup Angola, and no matter what, you score Africa next turn. Right? That adds up.
Yep,
Angola, not in Zaire, yeah.
yep. You have to go
All right.
Angola, much better odds, and
Succeeds.
he gets it.
Very nice. You dump it for two VPs. For one VP minus one, and you're okay with that. Again, you're counting on Asia and Southeast Asia to bring you back red. So
Let's see if our man in Tehran is able to help out Juan there.
would be huge if it does. Africa, man, don't overthink it. What's he thinking? You don't have a chance here. How are you gonna flip another battleground? Okay, he's thinking salt, or he's thinking about waiting for. But even if you wait for Quag, you can't flip a
I
battleground. Yeah,
don't
you
think
can
you
only
can. No, I don't think it's sensible to go with Salt into raise Defcon into coup because he's gonna coup Angola better odds.
He's playing influence.
Oh, he's
Okay,
going for He's going for Europe. That's good.
you're gonna lose Africa domination is my concern. I would dump Africa, man. I would not mess around here. Mm, nah, nah. You're playing with fire. You're asking for it. This turn's gonna be a hassle for you. I mean, theoretically, I guess you're always gonna get out of it with the Quag eventually. So maybe there's that. But
He has the possibility of playing the China card and carry it back with Nixon as well. So
yep, yep. Okay, so NORAD here, maybe to France, and then okay, yeah. The annoying play would be China card to France, and then okay, yeah, okay. So he's just gonna be able to dump Africa still, no problem. Maybe he's trying to bait him into playing into Africa Battleground to use Che, but actually no, because you have two great Che targets anyways. You have Colombia and Nicaragua.
yeah.
They're both good. You wanna coup both of those anyways. Space, my guy, what? Dude, dump the scoring.
He's playing with fire for sure. I don't know what he has in mind, to be
Like
really
he's
honest.
not playing with fire because he's gonna be okay because he knows the hand, right?
Well, again,
Is
he
the
knows the
thing.
hand, but he goes into South Africa with a big one, and then Che might not be able to flip it.
You mean Southeast African states,
Yeah,
right?
Southeast African states, yeah.
My concern is also Venezuela real line is so juicy.
Juicy.
Like
It's very
you
juicy.
gotta you gotta coup Colombia, man. That's a huge swing. That's a 5 VP swing. It's not a small deal
Yeah.
that
And,
you're
and it's
ignoring.
not only for protection, it's also helping
Okay,
you out. Okay, let's see what
there
he
goes
gets
Oman.
here. Let's see what he gets. I don't wanna spoil it, so I'm not gonna even
Yeah, yeah.
overlay
I'm not there. I'm not there either. I'm only on
let's
Playtech screen.
wait.
Vietnam, De
The goal.
Gaulle,
Cultural
cultural.
revolution.
Okay,
Okay. No scoring
okay.
card, so that's good for Wojtek. Wojtek doesn't
Yeah,
wanna
very good.
see Southeast Asia or Asia on that discard.
I mean, cultural and De Gaulle are both pretty good cards,
Yeah.
but to be honest, you take it. Man, if this guy doesn't score Africa or play Che, like both of the things that he has to do, oh my god,
Okay.
I'm struggling. Okay,
Is
but that's a good move. It
yeah,
makes
for sure.
Muslim. Well, Muslim is already unplayable. That's the thing. No, like, does this really do much for you? Is my question. Why
I
not
think
Che? Why not Che?
he's gonna have to put a foothold into Israel first if he wants to Muslim.
Okay, theory. Wojtek doesn't realize that Nicaragua is a target. And so that's why
No.
he thinks he needs an African non-battleground in order to make full use of Che. Dude, honestly, otherwise, why wouldn't he just Che into Nicaragua and
And
Colombia?
Colombia.
That's
Yeah, it's like
because
that's
you're
a very
threatening.
solid play to be completely honest.
Because Cuba is very relevant. Cuba is not an irrelevant country right now, and forcing the U.S. into Cuba is actually a good thing because either now the
They
U.S.
got
has
no
to give up
space
Cuba,
anymore.
either the U.S. has to give up Cuba, or Ortega's a suicide card. I mean, which is pretty significant going into late war when he can't space twos, right?
I
So
would definitely take Cuba, but yeah, that's something very significant. The good thing is
huge shake.
he got rid of long gammon, so one suicide card is not enough.
I can't believe this. If this, oh
Okay,
my god,
realignments. And good
yeah,
enough.
no man, this was messed up. I don't like what Wojtek's doing here. He should have Chade and
And
Africa
the
a
worst
long
thing is
time
he's
ago.
cornering
I
himself
know
now.
he's waiting for Quag. He's waiting for Quag. I get that. I get that. He's waiting for Quag. But I feel like he's overestimating the effect of Quag. I mean, also theoretically, can't
I
Juan
mean,
not even? He doesn't even have to Quag, right? He can just
is
space and play China card.
and is he planning to do something? Like, what is he gonna get it for? He's not gonna get another battleground. Oh yeah, Algeria. Yeah, okay. So he's gonna poke Algeria, flip it, and then get domination. Okay,
It's not gonna work. He doesn't have ops. He doesn't even have the ops to do that. He has
that's
four
true.
ops in hand.
He has to poke with Che, and I wanna put it at two, and
Oh
not even. Yeah,
god,
that's
Che
how the ops
is
do it.
so strong. This is a great Che. Like
Yeah.
you're defending and making a threat, right? You're defending your South America, taking domination, and you're threatening Cuba.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god,
there
yeah,
he
like
goes, and then he's gonna get back with Nixon. Let's
this
see
is
what he
brutal.
does. Realign. realign.
I cannot believe that. That was yeah, 5 VPs
That's five
gone.
VPs down the drain. And you don't have more realignment, buddy. I guess Mexico +2. Get him out of there.
Imagine he goes for Angola and succeeds.
That would be lul.
I like Chile, just because if you can get it down
That's
to
break.
two, then
Yeah, that's domination.
voice becomes an issue. Also, is the thing, so that you kind of have to repair that.
Yeah. How many more
But
he has? He
Chile,
has two more, right?
yeah, I would not mess around with Mexico. You don't want to take a risk unnecessarily.
He's a +2. It's very
That's
unlikely,
which is
but
rich. That's
okay,
rich coming from
Argentina.
me.
And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, I would argue Chile is slightly better, but
And not only that, but like now he's gonna have to urine eventually on OAS funded. It's you could keep that urine eventually for something more dangerous that you OAS funded.
he was probably UNing OAS anyways. To be fair,
I don't think OAS is like it's very strong when it's on the USA hand, but as when you can just overprotect with one and then play OAS on fix on the next turn, it's like I don't think it's such a biggie.
yeah, yeah. I don't.
Especially
I
when
still
they're already in South America. If it was that they don't have any access whatsoever and you give them access, okay, then you're getting yourself into trouble. But I mean, it's tied up, and if you can
this
fix it,
this turn has still left a very sour taste in my mouth.
base
Juan
race.
might be Juan might be able to win this game if he hits Asia and Kennedy together. You got to keep in mind Kennedy's around
Okay, so he keeps Che
for what?
for I don't
Like,
know the last day. Now I guess he's gonna play Nixon, get back the China card, and then he'll play Brezhnev and hold Quagmire and Deagle, which he's starting to drag a lot of a lot of weight. So I hope that he gets does
so
something.
what does he have in hand? He has
He
Quag,
has
Deagle.
Brezhnev, so Brezhnev's gonna be free, but
Nice, nice. Yeah, I think this is fine. It works out well for him to play China and pull it back. He does give up for Mosin in the process, but it's not too. Man, what?
now he's gonna
So Chile
Che,
was 30 times stronger before when you also had Venezuela. Why
and now he
wait?
can coup for Milops, which is probably what he's gonna do. Coup Nicaragua
Kunikaro got to protect Cuba. Yeah, I don't know, man.
and get those Milops. Good for Juan.
Yeah, now the VP situation is precarious, and the Kennedy situation, like I'd be scared to death if I'm
Yeah,
Wojtek that I'm not gonna
he
get my Asia
doesn't. He
VPs.
didn't draw Kennedy, so that lucky.
Okay, he gets Kennedy and he gets Southeast Asia
And
and he gets a
VOA
voice. Very nice.
and Kitchen Debate's active, so this is not an easy hand for Vojta.
How's your buddy Juan on time?
Uh,
Is
he he's not doing too good to be honest. I don't know if they're playing 60 minutes. He has 20 left, 18.
Yeah, he has 18, 18, 10. Oh, this
That's
is a strong hand though on the blue side as well though. He's got Junta,
he's going
NATO.
Punta NATO for sure.
He does draw
And
OPEC.
Asia is a little bit of an issue, but
Asia's pretty much lost. I would say. I don't
yeah,
really think you that's it.
it's gonna be for 6, right?
Yeah, Asia's going for 6 right now.
The clock is going down on Wojtek now.
Is Wojtek's screen frozen for you?
Yeah, I think it's the clock is ticking, so I think it's just I don't know IFK doing something else. So
Alright, I'm on Juan's hand, checking out. He's headlining CRG, which is obviously very solid, and he can create issues in Asia.
I mean he kind of needs to, right? Because Southeast Asia and Asia scoring is gonna be the tune of this show. No, South America. This could have been 5 VPs for him right now. You know, if he didn't give that, if he played Che on time.
What do you mean?
If he played Che when he had to play, he wouldn't have lost Venezuela, and he has South America scoring. That would have been 5 VPs for him.
Oh, he redrew South America scoring? No
Yeah.
way,
Yep.
man. Whether
That's
he
the
redrew it
punish.
or not, that whole like, oh, dude, don't go Southeast Asia.
That's gonna be if he decides to do. He knows the hand basically. He knows the
Yeah,
CRG.
he knows that. He knows that, and he knows CRG. Okay, he's not gonna do it then.
He knows CRG, and only Junta could be another possible headline. So okay,
Yeah, one small step is good.
one step is good because you're gonna be able to discard. Oh no. One
Yeah, he
so
will.
won't discard.
He will. No, no, he will be
Yeah,
able to
to be able
discard.
to discard. Okay.
CRG should hit Venezuela, Burma, Thailand, of course. and South Africa, I guess. Maybe Angola is also not bad. Okay, or Indonesia.
Okay, 1 BP there.
No, no, he doesn't get the VP.
Oh
That's
yeah, that's right. That's the bug.
all right. You gotta protect Thailand. Thailand, my guy. He has a China card. Nice.
Hmm.
Man, this South America scoring just it
He
punctuates.
has a very
It
problematic
punctuates.
hand, to be completely honest. Like a lot of events you don't want to play.
Special is free. Camp is not bad. Kitchen you deal with. Like it's the hand that's gonna you're gonna
Two
have to
VPs
like.
for kitchen, VOA you never wanna play, Asnod you definitely don't wanna play, and two scoring cards. Like you don't have ops this turn at all. And it's not like specialized CPC. Okay, specialized CPC is free right now unless he puts one in UK. Camp David,
Yeah,
it's
Pedro.
alright.
I know you have issues with special relationships. So basically, UK has to be controlled for it to be active. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
just making sure you know
It's a
that.
little bit of a requirement that you can like give forgiven, but yeah, you have to actually take UK in order to.
This guy planned his entire turn around special relationship AR7. Then he
Yeah.
plays it and it's not active.
I was like, okay, this is easy. I'm just making France here with special relationship, 2 BPs. Oh, wait. Not happening. That was funny. Let's see what Juan wants to do here. Does he want to just take the coup? Or, I mean, he could flip a couple countries in Southeast Asia. He has the China card.
Yeah, I mean, you
He
could
has
flip one.
NATO. Yeah, I mean, but he has also NATO, so he could like and that would probably even out Asia.
Yeah,
Okay, he gets
you
the
just take your battleground coup.
that goes for
Yeah,
4.
Dom Southeast Asia, South America is hurting a lot, man.
You can
It's hurting deep
China got into
inside.
India as well too, because right now if you take India, can you dominate? No, cannot dominate. But breaking is enough because he's under shuttle diplomacy. So
Yeah, breaking is enough. Breaking India, actually, you're right. It will get him. He'll get out of the
because he'll
domination.
need 5 to take it back, right?
Oh, he has no cards.
Yeah,
He's gonna need 4 to take it back. But again, like Wojtek has no cards here.
yeah. Put in 4-3. Yeah, that's right. He need extra to take it back, and that will be enough to dump it. And it's actually very good shuttle diplomacy for USA.
Kennedy's gonna go to space because he has something else to space. I would play special ASAP. Camp David, you're gonna have to play as well. Yeah, so you play everything and hold VOA. That's basically it. It's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. But he's definitely quite behind now. I just feel like he slowly lost ground throughout the mid war,
Yeah.
and it wasn't even like like I feel like he could have like he didn't have to give up ground. I feel like he had some opportunities to catch up and to stay
Well,
ahead.
like
And
South Africa, like sorry, South America, Brass Ward. That that's just the game. Brass Ward is a very strong event, and he got two
right, right,
VPs for Flower Power, so he can't complain about that.
four VPs for Flower Power.
Yeah, I mean
Indo-Pac
for the
and
Brass
Rush.
Ward
Oh yeah,
specifically.
yeah.
Okay, so he sees the
He
play,
does go
break
the
India,
play.
and
Uh, on
that's gonna be
space something. There's no point in even. Okay. All
okay. So
right. He wants to play the
now
game.
he's actually gonna get domination maybe because he can take both, right? 1, 2, 3,
No,
4,
no.
5.
Country count.
Yeah, no, the
Soviets
country
are
count
up on
doesn't work
country
anymore.
count.
Yeah. But he can use NATO and just take both for 1 extra BP.
Just checking out Juan's hand real quick. How many ops does he have?
He
He has
has
not a
realistically
lot.
6 ops
Yeah, 6 ops exactly.
because I don't think he's gonna give all back for 3 VPs.
I
He
mean,
might.
so
It's like borderline. And maybe I would actually give it just like the USA like the USSR sometimes gives lag on cover. I think lag on cover is more useful because you can drop
nah,
left one.
you gotta space.
The thing is, he has a lot of things to space, right? He has Deco and Quagmire. Some
I like spacing Quag and holding OPEC because you might hit North Sea oil, right? Turn
yeah,
eight.
that's true.
NATO here, two India, one South Korea, and one in Africa. Man, you got to go Sudan or something. It's been sitting for too long. That's three VP. Africa domination is three VPs. It's not a small like.
Yep. He can just take Tunisia, and if he wants more, or actually Ivory Coast is really good.
Nah, you take the ones. There's so many ones open. Just take two or three of them instead of taking a two up,
Mm,
right?
that's true. You can do that on the last AR and just save your. And yep,
Okay,
that's gonna be it for
Spain.
Asia. Now he's gonna dump Asia for nothing, for one,
Nope, for
because of
+1 for him
data
actually.
diplomacy. And
Yeah,
very strong performance on Juan. I don't think he's made any big mistake.
yeah. He's played pretty well for sure.
Very solid, and he's turning
Space
around this
X,
game slowly but surely.
Space, Space Kennedy maybe.
I think you have to, right? You have to hold VOA to discard it on with your, unless one is able to reach space, which will be a 50-50 roll. Okay.
Maybe go Guatemala if you're Soviets. I don't know. Now you have nothing to do as Soviets.
Well, you
Well,
want an easy coup, right? So you can give yourself that.
well, yeah,
You
you got
want
a
a coup.
coup Nicaragua, I guess, but it's not even that great of a.
Yeah, and getting two VPs there doesn't, not very attractive, to be honest.
Nothing you can do about it. You're gonna have to give those two. You're gonna have to give another one for camp. You might get four back if you hit the space roll. That would at least keep you out of war games territory for the moment. Junta is gonna be the AR7, I guess, or the yeah, it's gonna be the AR7 because he's gonna be holding two red cards, either Quag and getting subs. Israel.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the only region that he's still behind, so he wants to even it up, and you're gonna even it up easily because, yep, he doesn't have any more ARs to actually do anything. Mana
Fails the space
fails,
roll.
but that's
I'm
okay.
assuming an
Has his
open
space,
space now. Yeah.
and keep holding on that Quagmire and Deagle. And he actually makes it, so there's not gonna be discard, right?
Yep. No discard.
Get those mill ups.
Hits a five at least on the roll. That's not bad, I guess.
That's two VPs for Central America domination, right? These two
And now
are
you
one up from
now
Costa Rica.
Junta break Argentina and coup Colombia.
Hmm, for sure. They are literally the only thing that he can actually do. He could realign, I guess, but that's way more solid.
Yeah, cooling
Okay.
just seems stronger.
Very getting a right coup there could be a temporary domination. That, I mean, it's not gonna do much, but VOA that can cover in USSR hand, and even Empire
Central
is
America,
eh.
Central America for the U.S. So that could
That
be an
liberation theology. So he will have access to
oh
Cuba right now if he
interesting.
wants it. So, but Brass World again in Juan's hand. So
I mean, it's gonna be two VPs again, Flower Power, but well, I mean, Wojtek should delay Evil Empire as late as he can. Um, yeah.
there are actually two wars in USA hand right now,
What's the other one? Brush and
and Korea.
oh, nice. And he can't space either. Yeah.
Nope. He could not even
Juan's
discard. So he's gonna
Juan's
have to
been
give it.
carrying Juan's been carrying a lot of red cards for a
Yeah,
very long time.
yeah. That's something that yeah, that's he's been risking it, right? He's been holding.
Yeah, but it's been working out. It's been working out for
It's been
him.
working out so far, but he one bad turn of luck, and those that could weigh you down a lot because now you get well. Honestly, he was smart. He got rid of Lone Gammon on headline, so that's not
Yeah,
gonna be a problem for him. Uh, will bury you. It's not even
it's not an issue. Okay, salt
on
negotiations.
negotiations. What's he getting back? You're gonna be a
Kennedy,
red. Oh,
Kennedy,
Kennedy.
Kennedy, Kennedy. I think
No, I think he's gonna get like something aggressive. I think he's gonna go for red scare or something like that.
Kennedy. Yeah,
There he
he
goes.
wants to. He wants to clear the garbage. I'm down for it. He's gonna get rid of so much.
No Cuba? I'm surprised. Okay, there he goes.
Deco, Korean, Quag, Comic Con, and yeah, I guess that's it. You could get rid of Erebus really. Oh yeah, actually, he gets rid of Erebus really as well. He's gonna war game. That's the other advantage of Kennedy. To draw a ton of cards. Okay, he's gonna give Duck. Okay, you're cooing at a -1. Gotta remember that. Just taking Mexico would probably be better, in
Is
my
he?
opinion.
Do you think that he's gonna get rid of Brush War, or is he gonna roll with it?
Oh, I don't know about that. Getting rid of Brush War and Kennedy
Imagine that,
it
right?
sounds as
I mean,
sounds
it
insane, but
sounds insane, but he's gonna give two BBs in up front, and he could just miss it. And realistically, what does he wanna flip? You know,
and
he's
it's
already
one
ahead
more
on the
card for
board.
War Games. Argentina, or Mexico are both solid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get the. Let's see how he this Africa ends up after this coup and after coup.
He's playing Comcon.
Uh,
Oh wow, empties it out.
well, that's still enough for him, right? He controls three, so
Well, this is nice because now you just you China card, you take Argentina, Mexico,
we're gonna have to
and
realign
you
Cuba then.
and then you pull back, and then you pull it back with Culture Revolution. Yeah, gonna be Kennedy now for. He's gonna get rid of Central America too. He's gonna get rid of everything. He's gonna throw the kitchen sink.
That's sad because he was in a very strong position to get Central America a bunch of BPs for him.
Well, Liberation with headlines, so he was
Yeah,
always gonna have to do that.
but there was no like rush to go into Africa. He would have just taken Mexico.
Kennedy, man, Kennedy.
He wants to wait a little more. Okay, even it out. You're gonna just take Cultural Rev here.
Yeah, might as well.
Maybe can you space? Yeah, he could space. He could space an Evil Empire if he wants and keep the uh getting Cuba. I mean, he could realign still. He could set up some nice realignments if he takes Guatemala and just maybe secondary target for Cuba at +0. Okay, here he goes. Then
Yeah,
to get rid of cards, then to fish for that war games,
does not get rid of Brush, but does not hit. Oh, hits Middle East.
which is not the best, but
But Arms Race and Terrorism and Glassnose, those are all good actually draws, I think.
yeah. Last one is basically an ABM for 2 VPs.
You would even consider spacing Glassnose, to be honest. For 4 VPs, I mean, you hit Glassnose space 4 VPs, Arms Race 3 VP, that's 17.
Yeah,
You're
right
in
now
auto.
he cannot do race. He's have to
Oh,
get some
true.
mill
You need to
ups.
make two somewhere, yeah. So maybe Glassnose event. I don't know. He still has Brush War to play. Remember?
He can cool right there, right there. Saharan states.
Yeah, but Wojtek's just gonna clue back with either Olympic or Latin American.
He could use an intervention glass on as well. He doesn't have to get the 2 VPs if he doesn't want to do the ABM effect. Thing is like, oof.
ABM actually ABM Glassnose would be pretty strong, to be honest. So it's probably a consideration. Oh wait, sorry.
We're under
Uh,
salt, so ABM glass is on
yes,
a 3.
true.
Ooh,
And also we're talking
terrorism.
USA, right? Okay, succeeds.
Okay,
Olympic Games, coup back.
that's
So no arms
now
race.
50-50. No, no, no.
Empties
Okay.
it out.
The thing is
Dump
like,
Middle East now.
now arms race is useless. You're not gonna get the VP, so you can that frees up the card.
Hmm. If anyone should be making the walk towards Nigeria, it's the USA, right? Because they hit both of them at the same time.
Yep.
Sahara and Cameroon.
Space race, Uneven Empire, and he gets the 4
Hits it. Nine.
VPs. Very
Very nice.
strong. Now Juan wants to do the spear into Nigeria, probably.
Could also brush war, could also glass nose. He has some
Yeah.
strong events
Brass
left.
War Argentina could be very strong. Brass War Thailand. No, no, that's only 5 or 6.
Thailand need a 5 or 6. Yeah, I like Argentina or Mexico are both solid. Play for final scoring.
I guess maybe Argentina a little better. But the thing is, the odds are worse, but the reward is better, more BPs. And we here in Action Round Zero, we always like more BPs.
It's a cornerstone philosophy of our
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah, we basically go like BPs are good. That's it. That's all you need to know in this game. If someone asks me, "Hey, how do you play this game?" I would say BPs are good. Just that. That's all you need to know. Let's see what Juan wants to do with this. Armrest is gonna be upside. You don't have to. You don't gotta do anything with this, so not a lot to think of. Okay, he goes to space as well, and fails. He's gonna probably hold the Univention, I guess. Getting
Yeah,
China
you
back.
holding the UN solid. Yeah, he's holding two, right? What's he holding?
Brush,
Brush, UN. What's the third
arms
card?
race.
Oh, arms race, right?
So he's playing arms race and maybe brush for in something.
Keep an eye out. That
Actually, oh, that's around 7.
keep an eye out that Vojta can't space. He can't space threes anymore.
Yep.
Oh no, he can. He can. He can. No. Wait. No, yeah, he can't. He can't
He
space
can
threes
one more.
anymore.
USA can one more, but Wojciech cannot
Yeah.
anymore. He needs a 4.
That was a quick.
Solidarity, it's a little bit of a problem, but not like.
That was a super quick headline by Blue. What did he? Grain sales?
Let's see.
Oh, how I learned.
How I
Oh,
learned.
he has. Does he have
War games?
Is it
No.
working? No.
No, and also
Then
6 is not enough. Oof.
well, he's a higher seed.
Now you wanna put higher because you don't want him to
Defcon
like,
5. Defcon 5 for sure.
and get those sexy realignments into France if you wanna.
What is this hand though? Okay, hostage crisis playable. Vietnam playable.
He goes for 2.
Okay, that
Now he's gonna lose France.
interesting. Is he threatening war games? Is that his angle? Because he is threatening a war games tie, right? Because he can tie and he's a higher seed, so it's basically equivalent to a win. But I mean, nuclear test ban of France and no war games, so we play on.
Now he can take South America.
Oh,
Honestly,
Argentina's open.
Europe might be scored before the end of the game, and
Well, I mean, he has
so
options
bad.
in Europe too, with like Chernobyl and tear down this wall, especially.
On this
So,
wall will be a very strong, yeah, for sure.
and there we go. Exactly. He's never actually going to dominate Europe because he has played. Marshall was played right. So,
Now he takes far away.
Juan's just got to keep an eye on his clock. 7 minutes.
Yep, 7 minutes returns. I mean, he should be alright as
Yeah,
long as he
it's more
doesn't.
than enough. Just don't drag it out too much.
Yep, don't mess around too
Also,
much.
good thing is I think he's ahead by a ton. Like I don't. Well,
I don't think so. Now that I look at the board, Europe is +1 for red. Central America is +2 for +3 for red.
it's kind of close. It's kind of close. If Soviets can, but I mean, yeah, South America
The thing
is
is the
blue.
power of the last
Africa is blue, and the last
AR.
AR, yeah.
Two country in Africa. Thing is, Faria plan could save a lot of BPs here.
Nope. He's gonna have to play it, right?
He's gonna have to get rid of it.
He's gonna have to play 5-year
Oh
plan
yeah,
with.
because
Oh,
of
he is
what's
playing
in
China
America.
card. He is playing China.
Okay, he's holding both. That's because he can just prepare with a 2. Not even gonna sweat it
No,
because Vietnam revolts.
no. It's solid because he wants Sahara on 2, so he's gonna get Nigeria.
But that doesn't change the scoring in Africa.
Well, you also have Algeria realigned set up, so it's something. And also it gets you if once you get to 2, now you're in Angola coup
You
away
can
from
also do a
dominating.
3
So,
into 2 into Argentina, 1 in Cameroon, and then just
but it
give it to
doesn't
Hasan.
work. You just take Nigeria, right?
Yeah, he's playing Nigeria.
Yeah.
He's definitely not gonna give up Argentina over that, but that costs
Wow,
much.
he just gave up Argentina over that, and
He
he didn't
wants
even
that.
get Nigeria out of it. Wow. Well, that worked out for Wojtek.
Yep, he's gonna.
Attempt coup. What are you doing? Take Argentina.
I think they both think that the other one has Africa. I think that's what's actually going on. It's like one of those paranoia situation where both sides think that the other one has it.
These guys, man, ignoring the open battlegrounds. Shame, shame.
5 BPs, man. 5 BPs. Or 4 actually, right? No, it's
If
5.
Defcon,
It's 5 because he doesn't
yeah,
have Nigeria.
if Defcon ever goes high, India realignments are something to keep for. Okay, Reformer is
Okay.
going to be discarded.
And he gets Sudan. Very strong 6.
All
It's
right,
gonna be fun.
now can you just take Argentina?
I guess. I mean,
Apparently not.
no, no Argentina. To Argentina. Nobody wants to go to Argentina. Not true. Guillermo, if you were listening, Argentina, beautiful country.
Yeah, so I guess the plan is hold 5-year plan in voice. I mean, it's kind of risky if he runs
Rush
into some
4
bad
gonna get those
cards.
2 VPs. Are you gonna see
Rush
Rush for
War
Argentina or Mexico?
for influence.
For influence. I guess you don't need to roll the dice.
I like that Wojtek's playing quickly because I think he realizes the clock
Yeah. The
is
clock could be
a
a
weapon now for
factor.
him.
Nothing now. He's gonna just flip Nigeria with a 3.
I don't know about that Brush War ops, man. Mexico is probably worth more, but it's whatever.
He. I guess the point is securing Argentina because now he's gonna have to play Aldrich.
Oh, Wojtek's gonna have the last AR
Yep.
because Juan lost 2 cards, yeah, one with
Yep.
UN and one with Kid.
So
But Wojtek, all Wojtek can do, he has one op. He can't do much with it. Oh, there's aims.
he can flip Nigeria now. Yeah.
Yeah, and like again, Wojtek can't even respond. Probably just coups Cameroon. No, coup Cameroon.
6 VPs right now, Africa. Or 2 if you flip, if you go 1 and you're successful, you tie it up. Well, 1.
What's he? Yeah, you have the country count is 6 to 4, so you need to flip one, not just take one.
Yeah, he needs to flip Cameroon and then that ties it up. Well, 2 VPs. Tie up. Also, you could put 1 into Guatemala to get that domination temporarily. But for final scoring, it's gonna be important. Nicaragua could do it too. Is he really? No. He's still gonna roll the dice? Oof.
That's wild. I like it.
50-50 chance.
That was so lit. What's his plan though? He wants to break, right? Because he's gonna have back-to-back ARs. Basically,
There's some back-to-back ARs. It's
No. Wait, what? Why would you flip Cameroon when you can just flip Nigeria directly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting domination in Europe.
No, it's back-to-back ARs because he has the AR7. He's gonna have the AR1 next turn, right? He has the AR7. I think he can do more with this. I feel like he's leaving something on the. He's got to hunt for every
Probably gonna
opportunity here.
Nigeria headline. Sorry, on AR1.
Realign Algeria. Why not? Realign Algeria and then try your luck on Argentina because I think you're behind enough that these gamble might be justified. Actually, I'm not sure. Is he behind? Shoot, I don't know. He's actually not that. He's not that behind, to be honest.
But he's not that behind because now he takes Europe. Europe cancel Africa, South America.
Okay, look, my opinion is that he flips. I don't know about this Europe play. I don't like the Europe play instinctively. No, this is not. It's just gonna cancel out with one off, right, to Turkey. I know the scoring's around though, but still, I don't like it that much. I think I would prefer.
Just imagine that he actually pulled VOA there. That would have been insane.
Well, it wouldn't have been too bad. He would have had 3 to stop the 4, but
yeah,
it would have been annoying. And then he would have had to hold the Yende, but yeah. I think he's gotta either realign Algeria or flip Nigeria. That's my opinion. I like flipping Nigeria and then you coup Angola next turn and then you're done with Africa. That seems to make sense to me. Or you realign Algeria because that's something that you can't do next turn, and then you coup Nigeria. Maybe I don't know. Either one of those two seems to add up for me. Seem to make sense because you're right that he's not. No, no, no. You start with you start with your no. Wow.
Jesus Christ. What the heck did just happen?
This dude, go for you. I don't think he realizes Algeria is a +1. I literally. Oh my god.
I guess
Algeria is a +1, my guy. Look at the board. You're killing me. Look at the board. You have a +1. You have a +1. He's going for -1s. He's ignoring his +1.
he's going for the lucky ones first, man. You just need to know
Why
your
are you
roles.
going?
If you know your
Oh,
roles, that's
thank
it.
God. It's
He's like, oh no, I don't like this one. This is a +1. I'm going for the -1 right now.
No, no, no. You are not behind anymore, dude. You are.
Yep.
It's very close to even. If you can flip Africa,
If he
a
can
lot's
flip
going to
Africa,
depend
I
on
think he
what.
has some realistic chance of winning. This could
He
be,
definitely has realistic chances of winning. He definitely. Does.
yeah,
It's
but
close enough that a strong turn 10 hand will make the difference. But you gotta go Algeria here. I don't get it. I don't get it. You have to go Algeria here in every situation. I'm shook. I'm
he's
shook. He's
going.
not going for it.
He's like looking around. I think he wants to give you the
I'm
satisfaction.
so shook.
Is he gonna go Panama? No. I really no. Okay. Anyhow,
Okay,
that would have been
actually,
an off.
if he went to Algeria, he would have lost an off. That's crazy. This guy just he thought it was turn 10. He thought it was turn 10.
Did he? No.
Yes, yes, he did.
That's why he tried the realignments. Oh,
Yeah.
that's why he was counting all the time because he thought it was turn 10.
And now he's gonna win the game. He's gonna win the game. He's gonna Pershing and score Europe in the headline.
Oh my god.
And then he can purge later on as well. Oh shoot! But he's gonna have to give up Voice of America because he has grain and voice. Oh my God! What is this? What is this? Oh my! What did John headline? What did Juan
I
headline?
don't know. I didn't see it.
But you see what I'm saying with Pershing. You headline Pershing and air
Yeah.
one.
And then that's gonna be 5 VPs for you.
Okay, I'm switching
6.
over to Juan.
Yeah.
Oh, Juan. Oh, it's not gonna work. Juan has tear down this wall, and Juan has ABM treaty and war games.
Very
Although war
strong.
games is not
Yep.
active, but
Tear down this
this
wall.
is
And he can realign in France, no problem, at plus 50 million.
yeah. Grabs France, and
And
I would maybe hit Romania. I guess you don't want to mess around with East Germany or Poland.
does he
No,
actually come?
no,
Yeah. I don't think you want to. I think you wanna.
bruh. What
Yeah.
was the point?
Yeah, he can dump it for 0, but 0 is very different from actual domination.
Okay, I think this is one for one. Actually, two reasons. One is that Wojtek's gonna have to give up VOA, and the second reason that Juan has a crazy strong hand.
Yep, absolutely, absolute madness to be really honest. ABM, War Games, another 4. He has the China guy as well. It would have been awesome if that Star Wars was. Actually, he can get perfect information if he wants to play CIA.
Yeah, he will play CIA for sure, 100%. He will event that, and he'll figure out the hand. So he's fighting ops, which is not bad, I guess.
I mean,
France is,
but
I think,
that's so bad for Juan. He's winning right now, so all he has to do is waste a turn on fighting for France.
yeah. And
And
then again,
eventually he's gonna get it
VOA.
because
Eventually, he's gonna
Europe
get
scored.
VOA.
Yeah. So all he has to do is keep fighting.
Yeah, it's over. VOA again. Having to play VOA just kills us. I think immediately. There's no way around it. And also, once CIA sees it, that's going to be even more devastating. But you're right. You're also right that they're just going to ops war, and that's Juan will happily do that. This is game one of 3 games, right?
Yes, that is correct. Now he's gonna have to dump because he knows that he's not gonna
Well,
win this war. He doesn't need to flip Argentina because he already flipped Argentina, so that's an easy one. So Iron Lady is just gonna be ops for 1 BP. Is he gonna keep fighting? Are you gonna keep fighting? The thing is, like, you know that if you don't take Europe, you lose in the game. So I guess you might as well just push your luck and see if you're able to. I don't even know if you can actually get domination because he's like he can
He
just take
can't. He
Turkey
can't.
and Spain, UK, and that's
He's
it.
not. No. He's never gonna dominate. But France is obviously still valuable because 5 VPs and 6 VPs in final scoring, right, is what
Yeah,
he's thinking about right now.
yeah. That's
But
six. It's a 6 BP swing, so you probably worth the up war. Push your luck. Now it's gonna be war games for 4, and that's it. But
war games for 4. What do you mean?
for 4 up and on France, and that's it.
Oh yeah, he has ABM. I guess it's
He
the
has
4 that he
ABM
would
as well,
use.
but ABM he can actually use it for something more proactive that will flip any country. And now he's gonna get dominated probably.
Defcon's still at 3.
Yep. But Juan will get a coup with ABM, so he's not too worried about that.
North Sea oil.
Why? Oh, he's tried to win it on war games, I guess.
No. He is. What other 4 does he have? He doesn't have.
He has war games and he has ABM.
Oh, he has war games. Right. You okay? I know. I guess yeah. He wants to hold on to war games.
Maybe he's just like delaying a little bit. Now he's gonna play it. He's just gonna take it now.
And that's all, folks.
Yep. Now he's. Now I guess now it doesn't matter. You can hold it if you want because you're going to. Now you can coup.
No, game is over. I mean, Europe's gonna come out for the 5 VPs. VOA, like, yeah.
Yeah, having to event VOA is absolutely brutal for the USSR. And nice coup. Very nice coup. That's gonna put Africa a little bit on the verge, but an ABM will secure Africa for Juan. At least for type. That's all he needs at this point. There he goes. Will be Nigeria, will be Angola. Okay. And then he'll choose 100 states. Now
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Juan needs to play.
It's all irrelevant. Well played by Juan. I think Wojtek did leave some opportunities on the board, but now he plays
Oh my
CIA.
god, now he's gonna see VOA and grain cells and Che, and it's gonna be like, ooh, yikes. A little bit of a yikes. Let's see, he has 2 minutes on the clock. It's more than enough, but oh my god, he rolls a 6. Now he can Che to get Cameroon and did you try? No.
It doesn't
No, you
matter.
could actually
South
you could try.
Sudan, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But that's gonna secure you the tie on Africa probably. At least for now.
But
Six for
VOA
4.
is gonna kill everything. It's the issue.
Boom, another 6 on Juan. He's on a roll here. And now you give Voice of America on AR7 of the USSR. Not what you wanna see.
Yeah, I would have. This is another like. I mean, again, it doesn't matter
It
even if he
doesn't
had
matter.
played earlier. But theoretically, the best thing to do would have been to play it earlier, I think. But
Yeah. Play it earlier so you can um repair the damage, but the damage is gonna be too brutal. You can fix Mexico, but now he can just on his AR,
all right,
he can just break.
Petra, I'm gonna leave you to the interview because
Okay.
I have to actually run. I have to head out.
Alright, no problem, Hasan.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Thanks for being here, no problem, man.
No worries, but give my congrats to Juan and yeah, go Team Spain. And I don't. We have next week. We have Patnik and
Yeah.
Minkau. That's gonna be an absolutely amazing game. Can't wait.
Minkau, one of the rookies on the Asia division that has been causing a little bit of trouble. And we'll have him here next week against Michael Patnik, one of the legends of the American USA. American struggle.
All right, bye. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.
Nice roll on Mexico. I just gave up the country and then getting the second realignment. Doesn't really matter. This is a done deal. And now he can put one in Costa Rica, I guess, for extra VPs and one in Nigeria. You're done. Okay. that is gonna be it. Let's get these guys in here.